Hello. How are we today? How we doing? Okay. Here. So, what's up? What are we doing? I am trying to follow these mind numbing directions to fold this thing. Origami, not my best. Not my strong suit, you know? And right there. A picture of a howler. I'm trying to recreate. Unfortunately, the instructions are all in German. All right, we'll come back to that. Arlene. All right, we'll come back to that because we'll wait till hubby's up. He will read the German for me. He's good like that. So if I can figure it out, we'll come back to it. Hey, what's up? I mean, I don't think it's that bad. You know, I just got to put some teeth in it and a note. And then I don't think it's that bad. But apparently it's supposed to go like that, and then it's supposed to pop up and do this thing, so that it's a howler. So I'll mess with it later. I think it's a reasonable facsimile right now, but all righty. Well, let's start off with some Happy Halloween, Blessed Samhain. And a special All Hallows to all of you. How are you? How are you? How are you? Let's take a look. We have Arlene in the house. Hello, Arlene. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Miss Steffi's here. She's hanging out, eating some lunch, enjoying some peace and quiet. I like it. She kicked the hubby and the kid out for the day. Shelly's in the house. Hello, Shelly. How are you? Nice to see you. Rebecca Krabbe's here. Miss Janie, the lovely and talented Miss Janie is here. Hello, my dear. How are you? Yeah, just say no to origami. I'm telling you. Why can't there just be like, why couldn't somebody have just made a digital and you just like fold here, 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 crunch, it's there. I'm ready to just take a piece of red paper, crunch it up, put a piece of white paper in the middle and go, look, it's a howler. Tired? Well, you shouldn't stay up all night. Tell Stacy she's got to let you have a nap every now and then. Okay. What are we doing? Anybody remember the project we're working on? Oh, that's right. Hogwarts. We're working on the Wizard Journal. I'm waking up. I am. I promise. Hi, baby. Hello, baby. How are you? Is it time for your catnip so that you leave me alone? Huh? Is it? Hello, Mary. With some daiquiris. All right, let's get you some catnip. Yes, it's right here. Organic, only the best. Daddy bought you organic catnip. Yes, he does. Because you're spoiled. No cheap catnip for you, sir. No, no, no. All right, I've drugged the cat. Hey, Chris, how you doing? All right, so let's take a look at where we are and what we've done. In case somebody's coming in for the first time, I know this is boring to the rest of us, but we need to keep people who are new, apprised of what's going on here. So this is our Hogwarts journal, our Wizard's journal, and we have covered the outside of this in book cloth. I added some book corners here, and we sewed in 2 signatures. There's also a piece of elastic here, and that's for something that's special that I'm going to be doing, showing you all later. I've already done it, but I'm going to show it to you guys later. We have some book cloth on the inside, a little bit of rickrack, and some lace trim just to kind of hide the spine a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit more finished. We put in 2 big, fat signatures. These are big. These are big, big signatures here. And we added some pockets, which we pulled from the Echo Park. What's the name of this stupid pad? Anybody know? Witches and Wizards. Excuse me. So we cut some pockets. We went ahead and stained all of those, and we put those in. Then we made some tags. We made some school tags. So we have one for Gryffindor. Let's see. There's one back here for Slytherin. Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff. And we've got a bunch of journaling cards that we've cut out, and we've put those in. They're not in their final places. We just kind of set them in to make sure that we have enough to get to where we need to be. So we left off with putting in washi tape. which I have to tell you, I did not finish. I said I would, and I didn't. So we are like right to here. We're just like 3/4 of the way through the first signature. So we're going to be doing some more washi tape. We do have some dragon pieces that still need to be backed to go in. This is our centerpiece. That's where we're going to be putting that special surprise I haven't told anybody about. I've shown it to you, but I haven't told you what it is. And then back here, I guess we're going to be using some Velcro. That was the consensus. We had these Gringot banknotes for 5 galleons. And so I wanted to create a wallet. And so I did that. There's a little owl on here. And I put some faux stitching on it, and that is on both sides. And then inside here, I used the Tim Holtz die, you know, the one that does the little slats, so that I could put, you know, pockets in here, you know, like you would see for like credit cards and stuff for a regular wallet. Let's put the Gringotts back in. And I backed that, and then I mounted it onto this piece. And I'll show you how I did this in another video. And then we have here business cards from Hogsmeade Village, and we tore some of these and we distressed them and made them look, you know, like you would think you would find in somebody's wallet. And then there's a receipt for the Knight's bus and the Ministry of Magic seal on that, because everything, you know, in the Wizard's world has the Ministry of Magic seal. So we're going to put some Velcro on the back of this, and we're going to mount it right here on the back cover. Now, we do have a couple of other really interesting little pockets. We've got a tuck spot right here, and I'm going to be putting a little piece of Velcro on this. And when you flip it down, it's like a piece of parchment that we distressed so that it looks a bit more like an old scroll. And there's a couple of those in here. There's one at the top, and there's one at the bottom. So we have 2 of those in there, and we are moving forward. So I did do some other tags. And I mean, I'll show you those close up when we get to them. But we're going to be doing some washi tape today. And we're going to be doing, let's see what else. We're going to be doing washi tape. Backing the rest of those cards. And there's a couple of things we're going to get done today, okay? Let's see. Let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. And it happened. Okay. So, you know, let's go ahead. We'll start with, I will show you how I made the wallet. We'll just do that. I'll show you how that was done. And then I'll give it away. So let's do that first. So to make that, I used a sheet of black cardstock. And you can use any color you want for the backing. But I chose to use this really pale beige because it's what I'm using on the backs of the journaling cards. Yeah, so it fits, you know. All right. So this is the die that I used. And we just used this part of it. Hello, Bonnie. Kenzie. Hello. So what I did is I measured this, and this is just over 3 inches wide. So I cut a piece that was like 3.5 inches off of my black. I'm not going to sit here and make a whole video out of this. So we cut a piece that was about 3.5. That way we knew that this would fit, and it does. It fits twice on there, which is a good thing. And we'll use the hand crank. No reason to break out the big electric monster. So what I did is I cut this twice. Now this thing makes a lot of really weird noises when I'm doing this one. For some reason, this die makes a lot of noise. Make a lighter out of me. There we go. So I'm going to pop this out twice. Okay. Very little waste. I'll get this out of the way. All right. So I got that out. Not going to lose those. And then we measured to see exactly how big these were. And they are, when cut, they are right at 3 inches by just over 3 3/4. So we went to 3 3/4 and we went just a smudge more. This goes on the back of there. So I made 2 of those, which we will do quickly. And glue. Not gluing there, not gluing there. Okay. Morning, Hubber. Hey, man. What's the deal? All right. So then we got this on here. And I made 2 of those. Just do life easy instead of doing it that way. We'll do it this way. So we made 2 of those. Well, then I had to do like the back part of the wallet. And whenever you have something that's like this and then you fold it, it always gets it gets weird. What can I say? Because I have to have it twice. I have to have this, and then I have to have the one behind it. So what I did was I took this and I said, okay, it is just over 3 3/4. So I cut 4 inches. I can trim later. And I cut that in the wrong direction. That's okay. I'll just have to get another piece of black. It's a good thing I have a lot of it. 4 inches. And then I put this on my scoreboard because it's 8 1/2 inches. So I just went to the center. And I went to 4 1/4. And then I folded that. I folded this at 4 1/4 because I know that's wider than, 3 1/4, sorry. I went at 3 1/4 because I know that's slightly wider than my piece. And I want to keep this kind of off. So then I just glued this whole thing down. So I glued this whole thing down. And I kept it just inside the lines. And you guys probably can't see that, but I'm slightly raised here. I'm in just a little bit here and in just a little bit up here. And then I took the second one and I did the same thing. I can't glue for crap this morning. No glue. And then I made sure that I had the same distance here as I did here. Same distance top and bottom. And then I could trim this piece off because now I knew exactly where it needed to be. And that put it in perfectly. Then I had to cut the outside piece. And to cut the outside piece, it has to have a little bit of give. So what I did is I scored this in the middle. And it's 8 1/2. So we're going to score it at 4 1/4. See, I knew one of these was 4 1/4. It's the outside piece. 4 1/4. And I'm going to fold that and burnish the crap out of it because I really want to break up the fiber here. And then, this is the easy part, I just took my wallet and I put my wallet in there. And I'm going to glue the wallet down without trimming the paper yet. So I'm going to glue down this edge, across the bottom, and up this side. And then I'm just going to fold that, put it right into my fold, lining up the top and the bottom. I'm going to lay it down. And I'm just going to push in just a little bit. I'm going to push in just a little bit because I want there to be a little bit of room right here. Then I can trim off my outside pieces and I have that little bit of room inside there. Trim that one. Trim this one. And there I have my wallet. But I need to put a closure on it. So I just took a piece of the beige paper and I did about 3/4 of an inch. Could be an inch, depends on what you like. I think we'll do the inch. And then I just folded over the edge about 1/2 inch, just eyeballed it. Put it in the back, wrapped it around to about where I wanted it to be, and clipped it off. Art glitter glue. It is art glitter glue. So now I had this and I wanted around the end. Ow! Big circle punch. Put paper in from this end. Punch. Okay. Then we took a pen and we just put in our little stitch marks. And you can do the back and the front if you want to. Just the front, doesn't matter. And the only reason I'm showing you guys this is because I had like 4 people yesterday ask me after the live, how did you do that? So obviously you have to ink the inside as well as the outside. Ink the thing up. Inky, 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 inky. Inky. And then ink the outside. Okay. Then I just took today we are working on our Harry Potter journal. So this is one of the pieces that came out of here. And I just kind of figure out where I want it. And then I folded it over and gave it just a little bit of give. And then glued that together. And then glued that down to the wallet on the front cover. And then I put this through there, wrapped it around, put some glue on my tab here. And glued my tab down. And this will now slide in and out of your little piece. And you have to work it a little bit, get it used to going in and out. Probably could move this over a little bit. But there it is. And then you can just, put your cards and things in there. And then it's open at the top. And you can put things inside of it. And I will finish this up and decorate it. And I will send it to somebody. Let's figure out who I'm going to send it to. Hello, Jessica. All right. So there we go. That was how I made the Hogwarts wallet. So I'll finish that one up, decorate it, and then send it out. Did I really just? Yes, I did. Just pulled the blade right off my trimmer. So I'll decorate it up, get it all together, and then I'll send it out to somebody. Yeah. So that was how that was created. So now that I'm done, put this mess away. Over there. Or on the floor, that works too. An 8x10 circle stencil. You know what, Arlene? What I would do is I would see if I know somebody who has a Cricut and just have them cut you a stencil that's 8x10, like a big, like if you're talking like a sheet with like a bunch of little circles on it, right? I would contact somebody who has a Cricut and ask them if they would do it for you, because you can cut your own stencils on a Cricut. And I know there is somebody who does it, but I cannot remember who it was. Oh, I can't for the life of me remember. If I remember, I'll let you know. If I remember, I will, I'll instant message you and let you know. I can't remember who it was. That's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to be batshit bananas. There you go. Ask Jean. She'll do it. All right. So, we do still need to put some washi tape in here, but we do need to back these. So let's pull the dragon cards so that we can get those backed. Here's one. Let's see if there's any up here. There's one. Oh, that we need to back too. I think that's all the ones out of the first one. I don't think there's but one in the back here. Let me look. There's one there. There's the eyeball. Okay, so these we need to get backed. So these came from, you remember I made that dragon folio a few months back? These came with the kit that I got for that, which is where all of these dragon images came from. And I think it was, don't quote me on this, but I think it was Mrs. Cogs. I'm not a big fan, per se, but there were some cool things. This comes from a guy who he alters all this stuff so that he can have, like, he got tired of getting yelled at. So he alters stuff so that he can use it. And it's, I think, Muggle Net. Anyway. Hello, Carla. So we're going to get these backed. And we are backing on this paper. So let me grab some more. Go. All right. Give me a second. I am going to move this thing before I kill myself on the big thing. Whew. All right. So how was everybody's Saturday? Did anybody do anything cool? Anything interesting? Anybody go anywhere? I talked to Miss Rose last night, and her family, her kids and her hubby and her, they all went to an escape room. They're on a little bit of an impromptu vacation, and they decided to go to an escape room, which I thought was really cool. My daughter has done one. I got one for my daughter, and it was Rugrats. 2 3/4 by 3 5/8. Well, he told them how stupid they were. A crazy Halloween party. I like it. Hubber and I stayed home and laughed our butts off. Um, my daughter, my mini me, um, her kids, Shaylee's now a teenager. She's 13. Dude is a preteen. He's 12. And Buggy is like 10 and a half. Yeah, he's still at that age where we have to recognize the half. He's like 10 and a half, 10 3/4, but who's counting, right? And so since her kids are now older, she decided that she was going to bring back an experience that she and her brother had when they were little. And every year we threw a giant, and I mean giant, massive Halloween party. I still have like huge amounts of stuff from it. We would basically invite all of the kids in the neighborhood to this Halloween party, and it was a bash. Started like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, right after school, and it went till like midnight. The younger kids had to leave at like 8, but the little, the older kids, and we always did it like the day before Halloween. We would take over a community room at a local park or something and do it. And we didn't know if we'd have 20 kids or we'd have 200 kids. But I would go to all of the local, like Walmart, Target, Kmart at the time. And I kind of developed a bit of a relationship with them. And they would give me I even had a KB Toys that was in on it. They would give me toys that I could use as prizes to give away. And we would have this huge Halloween party every year for all the kids in the area. And she decided to do it, but on a small scale, which is to say that she gave each of her kids a limited number of invitations and let them invite people to the party. Oh, yeah. She says to me, and I quote, "I don't remember this being this hard." I just giggled. Because it wasn't hard for her. She didn't spend, you know, from 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, putting dry ice in a cauldron and setting up the fog machine and setting up all the lighting and changing out all the light bulbs in the rooms that it was all black lit. And she didn't do that stuff. No, she didn't. No wonder she thought it was easier. Yeah. So Hubbard and I got to laugh this weekend because she had this giant party, and like right at the last minute, she found out there were extra kids coming. And she's not done yet because she's committed. Some of those kids stayed the night at her house, and she is committed to taking them all trick-or-treating tonight so that they're in a giant group, safety in numbers. And so she still has to do that tonight. And she's like, "I was going to kill your grandchildren." And I just laughed. Because there were days that I wanted to kill her too. Growing up. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's all grown up now, and I still want to kill her sometimes. But, All right. Let's get these cut out now that they're backed. Fabulous. Oh. Hubbard cleaned the backyard yesterday. Hubbard is obsessed with solar lighting. It is all over my backyard. So I'm convinced that occasionally, when it all works, and it all turns on, because it doesn't always all work, I'm convinced the neighbors climb up, look over the fence, and go, "What the hell?" Because there's like a weird bluish colored glow in my backyard some nights. Because there's like 900 solar lights out there. That and those little lawn pegs, the lawn, like the little spinner things that you can buy at the dollar store. He likes those too. I buy him new ones every year. He has a collection of them out in the yard. Hey, get rid of these. Scrappies. Yeah. All right. So we have 2 of these still to do and the owl exam. So let's get this owl exam backed. So is anybody working on anything? Any new projects going on? Any new challenges? Anything? Okie dokie, here we go. Hello, Rebecca. Who's playing, babe? Who's playing and what's the score? Because I'm here. Well, that's going to be a slaughter. And there's Carla. You know, Carla has a job in the future as a Walmart greeter, right? I'm kidding. As a Walmart greeter, she'd probably be like, oh, what the hell is that puppet's name? I cannot remember his name for the life of me. Walter. Thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, Carla's like, she'd be like Rebecca, like Walter. People would like come to the door and she'd be like, "Hi, welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out." Like, oh damn. But she'd say it with a smile, which would scare you. Hi, Sabrina. How you doing, babe? Oh, here comes the Uber. Hi, Uber. Ooh, Hubbard's not quite awake yet. He's still a little grouchy. He's the ultimate Steelers fan. She sends me Steelers stuff, so I send her Cowboys and Vikings. Oh! Carla says, hi, Hubbard. Hello, everyone. My brother is a Steelers fan. He has been since he was like 8 years old. I was like, why the Steelers, man? And he was just like, I like the logo. And he's liked him ever since. And he is a diehard Steelers fan. Like, diehard. He knows everything about everybody on the team. Drives me crazy.
I've never quite understood that.
Honey, you don't watch football.
Okay, enjoying the game is one thing, but memorizing every little statistic and everything else.
But that's important to enjoying the game.
Can't see it. I barely remember what I did yesterday. Why would I want to remember what some guy did 5 years ago on a football game?
Because it's important.
Speaking of importance, I just fed your cat.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm sure he appreciates it. And will not pee on your side of the bed for doing it. There you go. See? It's a bonus. He won't poop in your shoes or nothing.
You need to remember I use litter box too.
No football for Carla. Sabrina, that damn truck, you need to get it running and get it sold, girl.
What's it doing or not doing?
It's got electrical issues.
Ooh. Electrical issues suck.
Yep.
Especially trying to track that shit down.
That is the one thing I will not fix on a car.
Rewired to 74 Ford Mustang back before they had computers on those damn things. That was easy compared to nowadays.
Mm-hmm. I'll rebuild your engine, rebuild your transmission. Hell, I'll even pull parts out of your engine and rebuild those, but I will not touch wiring. You knew.
That is one finicky animal that really.
Except on a Toyota.
They need stuff simple on Toyota.
Because on a Toyota, like the whole wiring harness is made up of pigtails. And I don't think there's one on there that's more than a foot long. And with pigtails, the easiest thing is you can just like take a tester light and test each one of them as you go through the wiring harness. And when you find one that's dead, you just replace the pigtail. Boom, finished. Fix the electrical problem. Of course, they don't do that anymore now. They've stopped doing that because people figured it out. But those were easy. Those were the days.
Ted. Nice.
Yeah, that didn't work for you, honey.
No, she just runs really quick.
gives the, I'm going to round the corners on this one. He gives the puppies treats every morning on work days only. I think it's the way he bribes them to be quiet while he's working.
Go away.
Let's try that again.
Go away.
So that's why they sold it. Rebecca, if you want a Prius that bad, come to Vegas. They're everywhere here.
My son got one. He loved it until he broke it.
Yep, my son bought one, the big brain boy, and he loved it right up until he broke it. Sliding into a telephone pole.
Tom got himself one of them Chevy Volts.
Mm.
He loves that thing too.
Yeah, but Chevy Volt, you've only got so much distance on it.
What do you got? Well, yeah. Here's hey.
All right, we finished those. We put them back in the book. The dealership's going to make it right. Good. Yeah, I'd be mad as a hatter. I'd be like, I don't think so.
Did you tell the ladies about your breakfast blowout yesterday?
Nope, sure didn't.
Uh-huh.
Am I supposed to?
You could.
Oh, okay.
A lot better than them thinking I'd just get dragged along by swivel chairs by you and stores all day.
You do.
No.
All right, those are back in. So yesterday, Amy wanted breakfast. Let me explain how this works. Amy, every now and then, has like, she doesn't know what she wants. We all do it, right? She'll open the refrigerator and see if anything jumps out at her. And nothing does. I had ice cream jump out at me the other day. I ate some. So I went to Smith's the other night to pick up some something I needed for dinner. And she goes, "Can I go?" And I went, "Yeah." She goes, "Can I stand in front of the frozen food section and just stare at it for a while?" Sure. So she bought a whole bunch of stuff she really doesn't want. But it sounded good in the moment. And we came home, and then Hubbard was here, and she's like looking through the refrigerator, looking at the stuff she just bought, going, "I don't like it. I don't want it." And she's like, "I just want to go to like Denny's. I like want breakfast." So yesterday, Hubbard got up. He made cinnamon rolls. He made biscuits, gravy, scrambled eggs, 3 fried egg whites for me, bacon, sausage patties.
I was out of patties. I had to do links.
Oh, you did links. He did links. Pancakes, So basically, if you want it as a breakfast food, he cooked it yesterday, put it on the island, and then went, ladies. And we came crawling out of our holes, and he went, look at what I have. And we went, we love you.
He's like, I want to go to Denny's. You're like, I want to go to Blueberry Hill. I was like, I worked at Perkins and Bob Evans. I can make it happen.
You can't make Blueberry Hill happen.
It's expensive for what you get. The last time we went, we were disappointed. And I can do better.
All right. So we're getting a little thick. But that's okay. All right, let's get this attached. I have some little Velcros here. And let's get a couple of these off the sheet. I think 2 should do it. It's not really heavy. But, we'll keep those out just in case. Okay. Okie dokie. And I think I'm going to add a little extra glue to this because I'm gluing onto fabric. So I'm just going to add a little extra glue. And I'm thinking one at the top and one at the bottom should do it. So let me get this off of here. We'll put one at the top and we'll put one at the bottom. And then I'm just going to let those sit for a few minutes for the glue to set up. And then we'll put it in. Yeah. Alrighty then. Set that off to the side for the moment. So now we have to work on the closure for this. And I think what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to do an inset tie. So I'm going to pop some holes on this. We'll work on that later. Let's do the fun part. Let's put some stuff in here. Should we do that? Let's do that. I'm going to turn the light on. Let's do the overhead. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the stuff we got for this thing. Okay. Now, there are some empty pockets, and that's because we have these giant postcards that I got from Sabrina. And we're going to be putting some of these in there. So, yeah. And then we have some playing cards that we're going to be altering and putting in, as well as for, to make tags. And then we have like these I got from Sabrina, and these I got from Joann's. And let's see, is there anything else? This envelope? Nope. Okay. And then we have all of our stuff that we have to go in here. So we grab those out. Oh, that. And this should be, yep, those are scraps. We have the actual ephemera for the pad. And a whole bunch of stuff. Let me get this out of the way. All righty. All right. So I guess we should just start at the front and kind of work our way through. Now, I do have a couple of charms, not all the ones I wanted, but I do have a couple of the charms in. And we have some bits and pieces and things. We're going to be doing a dangle on this. I just don't have everything in that I want. So let's start by going through these. We have this huge stack of stickers that are just Harry Potter. So I want to go through. I don't really want anything too cartoony. I just kind of want to see if there's anything in here I want to use. All right. So these are all definite no's. These are possible maybes. Okay, there's a couple of pieces in here that I am a little fond of, but we'll set them off to the side for now. And then let's look and see if there's anything in the ephemera pack we want to use. Highly unlikely, but you know, we'll try. All right, there's always room for story. No. No. I could use believe. No, we could use the owl. Nope. Yeah, that we could use. That we could use. No. Wisdom, bravery, kindness, and hard work. Those are the schools. We could use those maybe. No. All right, so maybe we can use these 5 or 6 pieces. Hi, honey. Okay. All right, so let's find a place to put the sorting hat. Let's start with that. Where should the sorting hat go? It's a big element, so I'm thinking maybe the center of a signature. We have one that's blue and one center that's parchment. I'm thinking maybe the parchment. Oh, you know what? We could do the sorting hats and we could do these. Power and loyalty, knowledge and wisdom. We could put these on the page as well. Kind of do a center spread. What do you think, guys? That's what I'm thinking. If I was really creative, I could cut him in half and mount him on either side of and then do the schools in the corners. I don't know if I want to cut him in half, though. So I'm a chicken. But you don't want to put him any more on one side than the other, You want to have him kind of in the middle. Oh, what to do? What to do? I'm cutting him. If I screw this up, I'll just do another one and fussy cut it. Here we go. Oh, that hurt. Okay. All right. Half a sorting hat. I got to line this up perfectly. Other half a sorting hat. Get a little bit of a gap in here. Do I have a brown marker? Where's my alcohol markers? Fixed it. Alrighty. I feel better now. Look that I just knocked 400 stickers off my desk. Okay. All right. Now we'll ink these. We may not use them, but yeah. Oh, and the last one. Like I said, we may not use these, but we might. I might decide to use like these. Or this might be where we put in the portraits of the founders. Okay. Valor and bravery, knowledge and wisdom, kindness and hard work, power and loyalty. Or let's see. Um, or and I don't know. Maybe the school emblems. I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know. Um, we do have the banners. We could do the banners. All right, we're going to come back to this because, I'm at a loss. But we do need to figure out what we plan on doing with these. So these are the portraits that I did of all of the school founders and, the fat lady and nearly headless Nick. We had to have him in here, and it's not like I could have him floating through as a ghost. So I did his portrait instead. So, and I may do more than, these 7 that I have. I may do some more. But we need to find out, do we want to do like on a page? specifically, or did we want to do like a tag with these? Did we want to do them all in a center? We could do them on this page, certainly, the one we just did. We could put them on here. Which may be, the answer, because, then we could put them there. I'm going to leave them in the center here for now, and we'll think about it. I kind of want to put Nearly Headless Nick towards the front. Go. Put her up there. And I think we're going to put her on this page. Okay. In Dumbledore's office. So there's a couple of more that I want to pull. Like there's the one of Dumbledore, and stuff. There's a couple more that I want to pull, but I'm trying to find the right one. It has to be very clear in order for me to be able to do this process. And we'll talk more about that later. But so we're going to do some of those. All right, now we still may use these. I'm just not into it at the moment. I'm not into it right now. Doesn't mean I won't use them. Just means I'm not into it right now. Okay. So we have some newspapers and things. So we have to put some of these in. We have the night bus. I don't know what exactly we should do with the night bus just yet. There's just so many elements to this that have to go, in order to kind of like draw the whole thing together, Like this one here, The Boy Who Lies. I think that should be next to the tag with all the proclamations, because that was all done after, she took over. So let me just get this inked really quick. And I turned this into a sticker on the Xyron, so I'm not worried about the adhesive on this one. Then we have Dumbledore, Daft or Dangerous, and He Who Must Not Be Named returns. We're going to put this one right here. Yeah, it's like no matter what you do, there's like more stuff that can go in here. Like, well, how many books are there? There's so many books, and that just gives you more and more stuff, more and more topics that need to go in. So yeah, kind of confusing, kind of annoying. So I'm going to pull these out and we're going to take a look through these. Um, I like this one. Just because you're allowed to use magic does not mean to whip your wand out for everything. Okay. We're going to ink this a little bit. And I'm going to put it over here. I think these are going to be our Easter egg. These little spells. We're going to put those throughout the book. Okay, so now there's one other thing I need to make sure that I place in here. Where did you go? Where did I put you? I know you're over here. There you are, you little shit. Come out of there. All right. Wherefore shall Dobby go? Should he be right at the front of the book? Or should we put him someplace else and hide him in the book? Where should it be? Come on. I know this is a big subject for everybody. Everybody loves Dobby.
Did he get his sock yet?
He's a free elf at this point. He is a free elf. So where, oh where, shall my Dobby go? Oh where shall he be? Kid, an owl, a spider, a huge guy, and a wand. Done. Yes, he's going to get his sock, but I need to know where he goes. Where does he belong in here? Does he belong at the beginning? Because he doesn't come into the story until a little bit later.
Next to a picture of a framed sock.
Would you stop?
Sorry. Things that go through my head.
All right, I'm putting him right here. He's going right here. Yes, he will get a sock. Hubbers is not sorry. You're right. He's not. He's a shit.
May not be as popular as Harry, but I get my 2 cents in.
Okay, next one up is Fawkes. Now, wherever I put him is where I'm going to put Dumbledore's portrait when I get it. I'm thinking down here. The sound of voice says he will do it again. I know. I know. I want you guys to know I fussy cut this out. This is not a sticker. This is I cut this sticker. See the things that I do for you? I'm kidding. I was just a little obsessed with seeing if I could get this fussy cut out. And guess what? I did. And I'm so proud of me. Okay. Let me get this off of here. Gotta find a place to get it off. Because, yeah, I wasn't going to glue this. It's a sticker. I turned it into a sticker. Okay, and then Dumbledore's portrait's going to go on this page as well. Okay? All right. Do we have anything else special that needs to get put in? Let me look. Business cards. Not really that special. Oh, the cup. Platform 9 3/4. That's important. Ministry of Magic. That's important. The car. That's important. Hey, man. Okay. And then the only other real thing that's like, we got to figure out where the night bus goes. Okay. So we have the platform, which I think we should do right at the front because that's how it all starts, right? This has already been inked and it's on cardstock, so it needs to be glued. So this is going to go at the front because that's where it all starts. That makes sense. Form 9 3/4. Okay. And then
All right.
put in the car.
See, now they're done with their treats. Now they're back to annoying me again.
Goblet of Fire. Hey, man. Come back here. What is this? Goblet does not want to go in this book. It's like, nope, I'm out of here. I know this is a sticker.
Oh, shush. Yeah. Come on.
Maybe it doesn't want to go in the book. Maybe I didn't print this on sticker paper. I thought I did. Let me look. Nope. So it's going to be a glue down. And then Ministry of Magic. We'll put right up here. All righty. I'm going to put the Knight's Bus right here. This has been pre-inked and it was printed on linen paper, linen tea-dyed paper. So I'm going to put it right here. So these are all of the maybe stickers. So I'm going to put these in a little spot right here. Go find the car real quick because I have this cute one I want to add to that page. Harry. Where the hell did we put the car? There it is. Harry is a very bad kitty. I want you guys to know this. Just a bad, bad kitty. Okay. I need cake. Need cake. All right. Now we're going to do this last one that was on the sheet just to get rid of it. And that is the Dumbledore. Come on, get up there, fat butt. Daft or dangerous. Did you really come over here to tell on Daddy? You did, didn't you? Yeah, he went outside. He took the dogs. He did not take you. And I'm going to put this on the back end of the center page where we're going to be putting all of the headmasters, because this is where they call him into question. All right. So I still have to find a Dumbledore to do a portrait of Dumbledore because I want to do a framed portrait. So, I do have a couple of pictures here that are from the hallway. So I'll give you a general idea of how we did this one because it was kind of a neat thing. And I've only got a few minutes before I go. He has a fat butt. Have you? Bye, Rebecca. Have you met him? Good Lord, he's huge. Okay, so these are book plates. And this is the book plate. And then they give you this if you want to do like a little liner piece for it. And so let me get a piece of brown paper here. So what I did, and I'm using a full sheet of paper right now. I apologize. I did all the others out of scrap, but I don't want to walk across the room and grab it. I'm lazy. So what I did is I cut this out by laying one inside the other to create the frame. A little bit of washi tape here because we know washi tape doesn't stick for shit. Right? Right. Okay. So see if I can find the end of this roll of washi tape. Here it is. Okay, end of washi tape roll. Let's get a piece of washi. There we go. So I put it in there, taped it down, ran it through. And then I just ran the back through again. Down. Thank you. Save those because they're cute. And then I had the two pieces. Let me get this put away before I lose it because I will. I will lose them. I always do. Hey, Deb. All right. Okay, so then I would pick the picture that I wanted to put in this frame. And I would glue it. This one's not big enough, but I would glue it to the back here. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the corners of this one so I can sort of glue it down. And then I would just put glue on the whole thing back here and glue the two pieces together. So now we have a nice portrait. And then, we want to give a little bit of, let me get this off of here. There we go. There's like a natural inlaid line on this. I got to turn this one on so I can see it though. And then, so what I would do is I would just take my gold pen, and you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I thought it just made it look cool. I'm doing this one very quickly, so it's not the greatest. But basically, I just kind of followed that line. And this one looks like shit. That's okay. I'm not going to use him anyway. He's not actually from the movie. Well, he is, but I already have one. So, but then I would just trace around it like that and just make my little picture. So that's how I did it. That's it. Wasn't that hard? All right. Excuse me. All right, guys, we have been on for an hour and 50 minutes or so. And Hubbard gets to start work in 10 minutes. So I am going to, I'm going to pop off of here. I will be off for the next 2 days. I go live every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11 Mountain, 12 Central, 1 out on the East Coast. And I will be having live sales on the 7th of every month moving forward after January the 1st. So I may have one more sale before the end of the year, and then that's it. I won't do any sales in December. Black Friday is going to be exclusively in my store. I will have Black Friday deals in the store. Let's see what else. That's kind of it. All right, let's get this sucker in here, shall we? All right. Again, we're going to use extra glue because this is going to go onto the fabric. So let me grab the 3-in-1. So we're probably going to be working on this one. I think this is the longest we've ever spent on one. At least another week. I do have a couple of things still left as surprises that I want to put in this one. Different things that are different. I will figure out how to fold that howler. All right, we're putting it in right here in the center of the page, right over Hermione's face. So we're going to be working, I will finish the washi tape as promised. I'll get that all in. And I'm going to start hiding the Easter egg in this one, because we do that. We put that little thing in there. I'm going to finish the other wallet that we made. Get it finished decorating. I may even put some stuff in there. And I'm going to send that out to somebody from the chat. I will put everybody's name in a hat and I will draw somebody at random and I will send that out to anybody who's been in the chat today. Somebody will get it. I'm going to be working on this howler. Oh, the howler. We're going to be working on that so that I can put it in the book. I may make a couple more surprise tags, but I do have a few other little surprise things that I'm going to be putting in here as well. We'll start getting we'll get started working on the closure for this one when we come back. And I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Listen, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, do me a favor. Hit that red button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell. Share me with all your friends. Then your friends can be my friends, and my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. And before you know it, we have a giant, friendly crafting community. Until I see you again, stay safe, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.